Hey all, Russ here over here, TV. Welcome. Check this out. We're going to take a quick stop here. We're right off I-40, back in Arizona. Yay. Back home. Yay. But I want to show you something here. It's absolutely breathtaking. Let me get parked. Called the Painted Desert. Absolutely gorgeous. It goes for hundreds and hundreds of miles. It's a massive area. Goes clear up into Utah. Look at the color of the soil. All the little mountains down there. There's trails. Huge history here. And right over there, there's I-40. And I want to show you one more thing here. The original Route 66 ran through here, and they got a little site for it. Let's check it out. There's the old power poles. Route 66 ran straight through here, way before I-40 came along. There's a storyboard over here we'll check. We're going to go into Holbrook. We're going to have one cool evening. We're going to actually stay at the Wigwam Motel, those teepees. And if you're missing your old car bumper, here it is. They found it. You can see stamped in the concrete, part of the route. Highway of Dreams. Just a little bit about how the route went through this area to Holbrook. All the petrified wood. There's the petrified forest south of here. We're not doing that today. I've done many videos in this. I just wanted to show this cool little area here. It's part of the old route. A little bonus footage from the entire trip. But I really want to stay at that Wigwam. That's been on my bucket list for ever. I don't know. It's such an iconic thing. So I thought it'd be fun. Back home in Arizona, why not? But you can actually see part of the road grade where it's elevated. That's the old route. There's the rest of the car in case you're missing that too. Alright, we're only a few miles into Holbrook. We're heading there. I just had to stop and show you this. Nice blue skies, nice and warm. Good to be back home. Alright, Holbrook, one of the iconic old towns. Plus there's a museum. If it's open, I'm going in it. And there are hotels, motels. This is one of the main stops along I-40. Gas stations, truck stops. RV parks. There's a big KOA here. I've stayed before. It's kind of a perfect location when you're cutting across to Arizona. Ooh, I forgot about this. A little storyboard here. Want to stop and check? Heck yeah. Nice little dog area here. Picnic tables. Painted sign for the route. In Holbrook, Arizona. It says welcome. Thank you. Some of the local attractions. This town goes way back. Big ranches, all that here. Then you got all the petrified wood. Everything's petrified here. Definitely want to go down and check that museum. I hope it's open. Every time I've ever stopped in Holbrook, I just was for the night and just drove through. I'd never really explored here. So I thought it'd be fun. Alright, well, back in the van. I just checked on the phone. I cannot get in that wigwam for at least 2 hours yet. It's too early. Can't get in there till after 3 in the afternoon. So, saying that, right now it's just a little after 1. We'll find that museum. Let's cruise downtown. Let's do that. This town ain't that big. Kind of reminds me of Quartzsite a little bit here. Got a bunch of old motels out this way. Alright, we're gonna go right back under I-40 up here. Hey, dollar store. We're in business. And you got all the fast food down through here. Some of this is actually part of the old route, the original road. I'm sure it's been modified a dozen times. Flat open area. They get snow. It gets cold here. We're up in elevation too. All of eastern side of Arizona. To the south of here would be Show Low, get down into White Mountains, Pine Top, St. John's, all that pretty area. Next spring I want to do a bunch of exploring over here. Okay, here's Old Town. Yay. Old motels. If you want to experience the old route and all that. Look at that there's the powwow trading post. Yay. Rock shop, heck yeah. Restaurant. How about the local pawn store? Bet you could find some deals in there, maybe. What's left of some old gas stations. Okay, that building to the left, I think that's the old schoolhouse museum. Yep. Visitor center, all that. Alright. Well, let's do this. I want to continue. We'll go ahead and drive downtown. Old brick buildings. Make a right. We'll go up past the Wigwam. I'll show you what it looks like. But when you look at all the pictures of the old route, there's a mural sign, Joe's Cafe. But when you look at all the pictures online, this wigwam pops up. It's hard to get into. I got really lucky. I'm getting us room for the night. Almost that RV site. Because it's rare. I never stay in a motel. But for this, we will. Have to. You know, you just have to. You got to experience part of the history. So we'll get to actually see inside of one of these things. See them up to the left? There they are. Those are actually rooms. Supposed to have air conditioning and everything. They got old cars parked out front. There it is. Alright, well, let me get turned around. Let's go find that museum. Because we got a good hour and 45 minutes yet. I've shopped at that Safeway before. Petrified Forest. That's a neat drive. It's like 30 miles to drive through it. I've done a few videos. That steakhouse is all closed up. Alright, I better pay attention here. We gotta go back up to that light and I believe make a left. Get right in there. It shows open online, so we're gonna find out. Heading over to Lake Havasu right after this. Gotta go see the lake, being back home. Okay, need to make a left here. Wow, that restaurant, that was very colorful, wasn't it? Pink. Yeah, this town goes so far back. It's really neat. Okay, should make a right. Yep. There it is. I see the sign out. Yay, it's open. Alright, get parked here. Look at the size of these trees. That really dates a place. There's no trees around here, so those have been grown a long time. This is an old courthouse. I thought it was schoolhouse. It's court. Yeah, this is old. That's all you can say. And it's open. Big old round windows up there. Well, we're gonna go in it. I wonder if it's haunted. Here's the jail. Real nice ladies running this. Last used in 1976. Courthouse was built in 1898 for $15,000, including the jail. Wow. Oh, man. All the graffiti on the walls, the drawings. Spend your time in here, huh? Goodness. This is old. Some of that artwork's pretty good. They had a lot of time to practice. And what's this? Must have been part of the sheriffs. Okay, the sheriffs of the area. The guys that locked you up. A lot of old artifacts, furniture, desks. Old hats. Please don't spit on the sign. Oh, goodness. Wow. That is different. Petrified wood. It's everywhere around here. Just vast how much is around. Big business for a lot of locals, too. But that old jail, my goodness. That's something. Well, there's a couple floors of building to go through. Big old wood doors. Pretty neat.
Yeah, the Motel 66. Yeah, those people
66
are crooks.
Yep. They just joined the Chamber of Commerce. I warned them. You can verify it now. Police already know it. Red light knows it.
There's some slabs of the petrified wood. All kinds of them. When that stuff's polished up, it is gorgeous. The colors in it. Every square inch of the walls are covered paintings, cabinets. Some of the old pottery probably found around here locally. I like paintings. I mean, I'm no connoisseur of art, but they tell a story. That's an old-time photograph, a painting. Now, how'd they get that wagon in here? That had to have been a chore. There's some dresses back in the day. Ooh, jewelry. Necklaces. Very fine turquoise. Wow, they got a lot of stuff in here. Old dishes, kitchen, how it looked. It's when people actually sat at a table and ate together. There's an old organ. Get this room after room, you just kind of keep trucking through here. There's another floor upstairs, supposed to be the courthouse. More clothing. There's the old pharmacy, Bromo seltzer. The old commercials for that. Old time refrigerator, old ice box. Bottles, toys. Here you go, some of the old pictures of Holbrook. All the history for local here, local citizens. Buildings, part of the town. Route 66 Auditorium. Jukebox. Must be like their meeting room. I bet town events here. Now this would have been me back then. Give me a camera. Always had a hobby of cameras. Navajo County Fair and Rodeo, 1931. I bet rodeo is huge here. With all the ranches. Wow. Pictures, everything. Cool, huh? Navajo County. Right here in Arizona. Alright, well, there's an upstairs to this place. Might as well go up there. Check it out. There's the busy Route 66. Here's the courthouse. Guilty. Squeaky old wood floor, too. Big high ceiling. This is something you'd see on a movie set. There's your jury box. Ceiling. They don't build buildings like this anymore. Well, it's 100 and almost 30 years old. Still standing. Oh, this looks pretty original. Alright, well, see what else we can find yet. They got a lot of fans running. That's no air conditioner in here. Old furniture. This must be the judge's office, where they sit and argue the case in front of them. I asked the lady downstairs, I always ask if I can, is it haunted? She goes, yes. She goes, they got 4 ghosts. And she's seen them. But she also says you gotta believe. If you believe in them, you'll see them. Need a typewriter, court reporters, whole collection, law books. Everything's online now, even encyclopedias. That was a big deal being a kid, having a set of your own encyclopedias. More local history here. Well, neat stop. I highly recommend and encourage stopping at this museum. You gotta check online for their hours. Got lucky today. But definitely stop here if you get a chance. They're saving history for sure. Alright, well, I'm going to go hide out in the van for a little bit, check emails, and then a little later on we'll go check in that Teepee Wigwam Motel. Storm clouds are rolling in. I just parked, but wait till you see the inside of the lobby for the motel. It's a gift shop and museum. You can buy petrified wood. And they're all polished. They got all kinds of pictures.
There was only a charge for $1.
Real nice lady works here. They are booked out all the time. I got super lucky to get a room this late notice. Or a teepee, not a room. But they sell some of this stuff. They also collect it. They polish it. Absolutely amazing. Big business around petrified wood here. Alright, there's home for the night. I'll show you the inside in a minute. Let's walk around. They got old cars, antique cars parked out in front of most of the teepees. This is where you see all the pictures online. They're very strict on their 3 p.m. Their office isn't even open. But the inside, you just seen it. It's like a museum. They got their own museum here. Neat, huh? Then look at the chunks. How did they get those in here? That had to take a crane. Petrified wood. All the old cars, the wood. Part of a true history. Holbrook, Arizona. Alright, well, want to see the room? Heck yeah. Or the teepee? Give you one more look at the front of it. Even that bush there is shaped like a teepee. With sticks coming out of the top of it. Yeah, it feels like rain. It's gonna get thunder bumpers here. Just a small chunk of that petrified wood is heavy. So them big chunks, they weigh tons. Alright, well, here it is, home for the night. I think. They got little porch lights. They come around, turn them off at night at 10, she said. If you don't turn them off yourself. But this is a Teepee motel room right here at the Wigwam. Come on in. Air conditioner, heater. You definitely need heat in the winter. A little TV. One chair and a table. I guess you'd take that other chair and use it. Bed. Windows for short people. Different though, isn't it? Definitely dated. These things been around a long time. Tile floor. That door, it kind of seals up. Definitely hears the traffic outside. And you got your little sink. Get turned here. Not very big bathroom, but it's a bathroom. They got ice, towels, and yes, you get a shower. Small, cozy, but you got a shower in here. It's clean. It's very clean in here. Very, very clean. But it's part of it. I mean, this is part of staying in a Teepee motel room. The Wigwam. It's iconic for Route 66. Wow, look at this, guys. Now it's really gonna pour here. Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat. Stay in a teepee tonight. Morning, we're gonna keep right on trucking. But welcome to the Wigwam. Well, good morning. I'm all loaded up. Just dropped off the key in the mail thing. A little slot. It was okay. Not bad. That bed was so-so. Not used to that. Not used to staying in a motel room either. Or a teepee room. It was neat. TV worked. Air conditioner worked. It poured all night long. Early morning, I thought we'd make a couple quick stops. We're back home here in Arizona. Welcome to Winslow. I thought we'd stop, go see the statues as we're driving through. I never stopped here. There's a chunk of the World Trade Center. The Remembrance Garden for 9/11. Got some happy sunflowers. Sun's coming up. It's early. Alright, let's run downtown. I've filmed here before. It's a neat place. I'm gonna have to cut over a block. Let me go up a couple more streets. Here you go. This is where you see all the pictures. Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, the famous song. And they got statues. We'll take a quick walk around. There's the big emblem. Let me get parked. Yeah, I wanted to get here early for cars. This place can really get jammed up with people and cars. Very, very famous. I've done many videos here. There's a cool hotel, museum. I'll put the links down in the description of the video. There's your guitar. You want to get a good selfie, right there it is. We'll walk across the intersection. Old town feel. There's a railroad town. Amtrak still goes through here. But once they put in these statues for the song, well, the song made the town. That's what made it famous. Big old US Route 66 emblem. Pretty neat, isn't it? Standing on the corner. That building alone is an antique. I like the flowers out front, benches. There's your flatbed Ford, or red Ford. I forget the song lyrics. There they are. Stand right next to them. Get your picture. Glen Fry Drive. Iconic. And your official roadside attraction sign. We've seen a lot of them this summer. neat murals. Very detailed, colorful. Alright, well, you up to make one more cool stop today, this morning? It's early. If I have it timed out right, we'll be the first ones there. It's a few miles up the road. It's huge, too, in case you're wondering. But if you ever get a chance, definitely stop here in Winslow. Just part of history and driving the old route. Aren't those flowers beautiful? A lot of care it takes to do that. Alright. Oh, you know what? You want to see the world's smallest church? That's up here. Here it is. World's smallest church. There you go. Pretty neat, right here in Winslow, Arizona. They also have storyboards in here about some of the history of the town. Old saloons. Pictures of way back. Trains. Trains are huge. Ranching. And also that hotel, I did a video on that about a year ago. I'll put the link down in the description. It's got its own museum on the inside. The Harvey Girls. But Amtrak still rolls through here. Busy railroad. That'd be something to do, is take the train one day, the Amtrak. Might put that on the list. Alright, well, we got some miles to do yet. Welcome to the meteor crater out here in the middle of the high mountain desert. I've stopped here and filmed it a couple times. This place is cool. I figured it'd be the perfect last stop on this little journey we're on this morning. And we're the first ones here. No one else is here. Yay. How about that? Got the whole place to ourselves. There's elevators. You don't have to take the stairs to come up here. But wait till you see the crater itself. It takes your breath away when you see the size of this thing. Okay, well, they also trained the Apollo guys here a lot of years ago. There's a really cool, like little museum up top here too. We'll walk it. Imagine being one of them little capsules bobbing up and down in the ocean. There they are down in the crater. There they are training, Apollo astronauts training at the meteor crater. What a big deal that was back then. I forget. I think the crater's 50,000 years, they estimate. Alright, here's the exhibits. They do have a theater. There it is. We're going to see it here in just a minute. We'll go outside. Incredible, huh? Look how it just missed that building there. It's privately owned. This is not government. I think there was a controversy if it was volcano or actual meteor. Wow. Incredible pictures. Craters of Mars. That's old Elon Musk, man. He wants to get up to Mars. The red planet. What, they're even figuring out there's water there. It's frozen. Hard to believe that they can do that now. And the quality of the pictures. Neat stop. A little pricey to get in here though. It's not cheap. Probably a lot of people spent their whole career researching this. Impact winner, the death of T-Rex. Something sure wiped them all out back then. There's another picture of it. Just massive. Shook the world, probably. Probably chunks of it. They've discovered fragments and chunks for years. There's the chart. It's filled in over 50,000 years. It's not as deep. They've drilled it. They've drilled down in there looking for stuff. What an exploration to be on this big, massive crater. Heck yeah. Find some diamonds. Unsolved mystery. Makes your mind wander when you come in places like this. What was new 50,000 years ago? This is cool. You push the button, you want to see what it's like. Here we go. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Here it comes. Big ball of molten steel burning through the atmosphere. And it's gonna miss that building for sure. But something dramatic happened. That's when it wiped out all the dinosaurs. And you know, when you go to those old dinosaur museums and stuff too. That's quite the reenactment though. We're in Arizona. Imagine some farmer over in Europe. The earth shook and he looked at his wife. Hey, feel something? Man, look at that thing. Well, what do you say? You want to go outside, check it out? Why not? There's different perspectives of what happened here. This is a first class exhibit area. There's a big chunk Molten steel. Solid metal. You find a meteorite, they're worth bucks. A lot of people hunt for them. Arizona's covered in them. Alright, here you go. If you've never seen this, it is so massive. It's almost kind of like seeing the Grand Canyon for the first time. But here's your meteor crater. There's a viewing deck down here I'll walk down to. Big, huge. Way down there is where they were drilling. You can take guided tours. I don't know if they'll take you all the way down, but I think they take you out there on the other side. Check out this deck. It hangs right off the edge. But there's no vegetation growing down there. Nothing. They got little telescopes you can look through. Well, let's walk on the edge. Here you go, bird's eye view. Let me zoom in with my phone. I'll try to get a shot of that way down there at the bottom where they were drilling. There you can see the area. Looks like they even had some kind of a steam boiler down there. They got the astronaut. That's just how massive this crater is. I mean, it looks tiny, but we're like way up here looking down from this viewing deck. That's a long ways across. When that thing hit, the earth exploded. What a feat of engineering to create this visitor center, the stairs. And it's all on farmland out here. Some big ranch owns all the land. I'm sure the government's involved somehow with it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe through all the research. But definitely different. Cool stop. What a neat morning, huh? Not bad. And there you can see it's all farmland, kind of flat, and then you got this big thing. Definitely get here early in the morning, best time. Because it can get really hot here and then get cold in the winter too. So the temperatures are typical Arizona. Right up here on the left, where you see that geodesic dome, that's an RV park. I've stayed there many, many times, several times through the years. It's a very clean park, nice sights, decent prices. It's Meteor Crater RV Park, and it's right here off I-40. Speaking of I-40, we're going to jump back on it right now. Sure is nice to be back home in Arizona. Hey, for more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, rvrtv.tv. There you can sign up for my free newsletter, putting one out twice a month right now. There you can find articles on past videos and also the current ones with pictures. Plus got a merch shop. Get you an armchair traveler coffee mug. Got a whole new series of them out now. Grandpa, Grandma, the kittens, the dogs, even a baby one. They're all fun. Once again, check it out at rvrtv.tv, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one, trucking through the great state of Arizona. Nice big blue skies. Perfect weather. Coming up, Lake Havasu, more quartzite. Even going to make a run over to Coachella Valley and Palm Springs here right around 1st November. Also, don't forget, there will be all kinds of new footage from this summer's travels. Clear up the Oregon coast, Columbia River, Washington State, Montana, Wyoming, Black Hills of South Dakota. There will be so many videos starting in about a week or so. Once a week, probably the Sunday video will feature a video from this summer 2024's travel season. So get ready for that. We'll have brand new content, brand new videos to watch all winter long. Journey continues. Talk soon.